Yeah, Typhoid Mary got a nice little buff in today's over-the-air update. She now only impacts cards at her location instead of impacting all of your cards. You can really limit her to one spot, which I guess if you're like an Ajax player, maybe you're sad. Maybe you wanted her to pump up your Ajax. But if you're a Scar player in a big dumb idiots style deck like this one, Typhoid Mary finally makes the cut, because in the past, if you played a Typhoid Mary, of course she's great as a 410 to discount your Scar, but she would limit your other 10 power cards. So if you played in a Tuma or a Crossbones, they would go down to 9. You'd lose that Scar discount, which means Typhoid Mary could never be run in these sort of lists. She just wasn't an option, despite otherwise being a good 10 power fit that's affordable. So now, you know, you can put her, Parker off on her own and still play an Atuma somewhere else on its own. Play a Crossbones and you're still retaining that Scar discount, which of course can be great, pushing this down to often 2 energy on turn 6 to play with yet another, of course, big 4-drop, or sometimes, you know, a combination of other overstatted cards for their cost, which is really the theme in this deck with Maximus, Hydra Bob, Gladiator, just big, dumb stats. You know, Maximus in particular can lead into a Ronin, which is another great way to help you discount your Scar. And then sometimes if you don't have a good Scar line, or if you manage to get Scar to 0 with location help or whatever, then you can also drop some big 6-drop bombs. Hulkling probably technically shouldn't be in here, but he did have a few good moments today. I liked him better today than usual, despite a few other games where he was just infinites and totally dead. Now, I wasn't really expecting a ton out of this deck. It's just stats for stats' sake, but I had a good run. I went 10-5. That's a 67% win rate, and I was up 10 cubes. Part of that, of course, because Bob actually forcing me to snap helps gain some of those cubes that I normally don't get on favorable games. But putting out just big, stupid numbers like this actually just works sometimes, right? Like, it's just a bunch of 10s, and there's not that much Shang-Chi in my local meta anyway. Everybody's doing like bouncy stuff and playing for points. They don't necessarily have as much reactionary stuff, or if they do, it's usually Shadow King, which is just completely useless against this deck. Also, Cosmo in here can protect you from Shang-Chi sometimes. I mean, so can Eliath technically, but this is also just a really good counter against so many little bounce decks and stuff, and a great disabler for stuff like your Maximus or your Gladiator if you want it to be, which is not always the case, but often can be. Also, do note cards like Makari and Hydra Bob and Maximus are really important for maintaining priority, so you have somewhere to play your Crossbones, or you have sometimes good Eliaths. So don't sleep on these like early game big bodied stats. Like, yes, it's risky to play Maximus on 2, give your opponent stuff, but we're saying the upside is worth it for priority's sake for the eventual Ronin. And so far the data bears that out. Like, we've actually had a good win rate with this. So I am curious if you guys have similar sorts of success with this, if maybe cutting Emperor Hulkling could make this even better. If Typhoid Mary is the right option for this deck, I definitely don't like having to commit to Cole Obsidian, so she seemed like a pretty nice fit, and the downside was pretty limited as far as I could tell. So all in all, I was glad to play Typhoid Mary. This is one we don't see all that often, especially outside of like Sauron decks. So pretty cool look here at Typhoid Mary and her big pile of big dumb stat cards. Okay, Bob, we got a APOC from the opponent, and we got a Scar. Oh my god, dude, that is actually like amazing for us, I bet. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. Dude, Maximus might even lead into another Scar discount. Can we get double Scar this game, please? I love that. Bob for the opponent as well. So a snap here is just going to introduce a lot of chaos, potentially. Cosmo, I think, is actually pretty chill here. Let's just win for Crossbones mid. And then Typhoid is fine on 5. Oh, nice. We even shut down the Sif. They did pull back ahead, though. Shoot. Okay, well, Crossbones left is also fine. And Ronin mid is fine. Although, discard deck, you are a bit worried potentially about Ronin getting countered by a Modok. So maybe you have to go Mary mid, but that limits your Scar potentially a little bit as well. Atuma here does accidentally destroy an APOC if we get it, but everybody else is currently fine, but a Ronin is risky. Atuma here, can I snap the Bob away and Atuma here, and then we're happy? Maximus goes to 10 here. I think Bob moves before the Atuma, right? I snapped before I played the Atuma. I don't know if that matters. We're gonna find out here real quick. We're gonna learn something. Oh, okay, no card pulled, so we would have actually been better off right, but we didn't know. Now does Bob move first, or does he does move first? Okay, great news. Perfect. Their Bob also getting out of there. Interesting. So now we have double Scar at 0. It's pretty sweet. I mean, I guess we still just go Ronin, but I'm certainly a little nervous about it. I'm gonna play for priority here for the sake of an Eliath top deck. I'm also thinking this could be a Gambit OTK of some kind. Makes me really nervous. Eliath could again stop that if we find it though. Oh, there is a Gambit. Oh, they lost the MODOK. We still thankfully have 3 big boys though for the Scar discounts here. How much do we want to push left? Like, they have 4 cards in hand. I mean, they might be able to go down to exactly Apocalypse. We feel really confident mid with a 20-point lead. Pretty confident, but they could snap out Bob. I do think Ronin gets, like, notably smaller. It's like, how much do you want to commit? Like, we could even move our Bobs around too, you know? Oh, I can't move our Bob. I already snapped a Bob. We have them, they have to snap for that. 16 here to beat a Dracula. It's not impossible, but I just don't know what to expect. Oh, they did snap the Bobs around. Okay, I actually think that makes me happier because I have more of a lead left always. Well, not necessarily. I guess if they fill up their spots, their Bob doesn't move, but I don't know. Let's see. They did fill up their spots, so their Bob does not move. I don't know if they were expecting double Scar necessarily is the thing. Morbius and Scorn. Oh, that's just not even close right now. Apoc buffs the Collector right to tie. Or no, does he not tie? No, Ronin goes back up. Yeah, dude, wow. This game was just like perfect. Victory. I mean, the Limbo just gave us extra depth, right? Like, Hulkling Scar is insane. 8 cubes. Maximus bonus for Scar. Like, it is such a sick game, dude. Ronin kind of sucked, I guess, but he still netted some discounts in the meantime, you know? The Cosmo disruption probably mattered. Man, just all around insane game. I am surprised how much they played into this Cosmo, by the way. But maybe they were like cooking, I don't know, something else, like trying not to lose a Gambit, trying not to lose a Collector, that sort of thing. I'm not really sure what their plan was exactly. White Hot Room is not happening for us. I don't know why I said that so loud. White Hot Room. Hand is not happening for us. Oh, Blob is very strong though, dude. Like, the only good Hulkling hit I ever get, I think. I guess I need confirmation. Is Galactus in Hulkling? I just don't know, man. I never see it, so I'm like suspicious that it's not in there. Gladiator, fantastic draw. We really needed that. Okay. Here's the scoop. Okay, we're gonna hit the opponent's Blob and then switch sides. If only I had that much courage. I don't. Patriot and Black Swan. Was this Erisham? Did they play that Black Swan early? Oh, these are real cards. That's from Camp Lehigh, though. Okay, so. Oh, that's a good Gladiator card for them. Dang, dude. Got a bunch of free buffs off me. That sucks. Makari's pretty chill, although I know she'll go mid because why wouldn't she? I am wondering if we just like line up for a really good Hulkling here and maybe just go full in, right? Like Ronin, Typhoid, Gladiator, and then Hulkling wherever. Maybe left even because they don't have that many cards there, but you know, just like commit to. Oh my good God, dude. Are you kidding me? Is this guy the best player in the world? If I draw Crossbones, am I a bit screwed? No, let's look at least 14, which is 26. I think we have to trust that. If this is like like, dude, randomly generated Gwenpool gives your symbiote Spider-Man +6. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but God, it's scary. God, it's spooky. Strong guy. I really don't know what its deck is, dude. It's just like a dump deck, but what's the Spider-Man doing in there? I wonder. Yeah, we minimum 15, chance to gain 18, and actually a chance to get 13. Actually, no, minimum 13. So 25 should be fine though. I trust 25. I mean, strong guy is pretty big for the record, but they need another 12. That seems impossible. They're gonna dump a bunch of 1-drops, right? So I think 25 is fine. And sometimes we get 18, we go to 30. I mean, I guess if they have like a strong chi or something, that has no indication they should ever have a strong chi in their deck. I just don't see that happening at all. Now, the Ronin does admittedly get a lot smaller. We should have maybe talked more about the Ronin. I guess I hadn't seen the strong guy yet, though, so I wasn't convinced of the dumpage at that stage. If we'd known about the dump deck-age of this deck, then we might have gone for just like a Scar or something more reliable, right? Bishop, Rocket. Are they really planning to win right somehow? Bishop just the only thing that goes there, you know what I mean? Like maybe they're really trying to win mid. Oh yeah, just maybe I don't know, like I don't really understand the bishop right, I guess, but whatever. This is all good for us. Dude, Hulkling actually winning a game is insane. We did get the lowest of the low rolls, but it's enough anyway, so victory. I guess I would have put the bishop mid and trusted these two spots maybe, right? Or maybe even bishop over Ant-Man. Maybe they just said, hey, Ronin's getting a lot smaller. By the way, he got really small, dude. He got really small. What the heck, dude? Ronin. I mean, the Martyr was gonna move anyway, so it didn't really matter. And again, yeah, if we'd known about this, we would have played Scar. Hulkling winning an actual game. What a treat. Okay, Pet Mansion. Good 2. Sometimes I wonder if this deck needs another early game play. Oh, if we hit a Gladiator and can push it to 10, that's kind of a free bonus on Aunt May's. Maximus isn't quite there at 9, so I'm not going to do the Maximus because Gladiator could give us a bonus out here. No such luck, dude. What was this, by the way? Oh, Magneto. Okay. It's pretty solid. We'll go Crossbones first if we hold priority, which we should. I mean, that's just literally the reason Bob and Maximus are in this deck, and Makari, and kind of Gladiator as well. They're just so good at priority. So buffing the hood to 0 is interesting. Oh, Loki. Whoa. Okay. Loki's gonna be weird for them. I will say, like, Ronin's pretty good. Hulkling's just dead. It doesn't get a chance to roll anything. It's just a Hulk. Typhoid Mary, I mean, all those are just fine. They have Crossbones lines potentially, but
who they dig up this time?
Playing the stuff from hand instead, huh? They hit the Makari, all right. Yeah, this is fine. We got a cheap Scar. Oh, we dodged an Alliance, but it would have been actually kind of cool, but we couldn't play Typhoid Mary mid, I guess, right? So Magneto hits Makari and Nick Fury. Like, their Scar is 4. They could have Scar. I wish we had a better... This is one of those where I don't know where Bob wants to go. But see, like, Gladiator's so risky because they have all my big cards. Hulkling, Ronin. I mean, actually, Ronin's not that big, but it's still a net gain over the Gladiator. Maybe do this. Like, you're not as exposed here because you have a bigger lead. So maybe Gladiator left and then Hydra Bob goes right. I don't know. It's still kind of risky, to be honest. Hopefully the Hydra Bob at 8 gets you there, though. Oh, Atuma deletes the Nick Fury. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Alliance is fine, yeah. Okay. Dude, they played 2 Alliance. I didn't even... Bro. That was from Nick Fury. Dude, their cards all look so sick, by the way, inked. Like, it's actually pretty sick. I'm kind of jealous. Actually pretty cool. What'd we get? Heimdall. All right. Left one time? Makari, I think you're important for this deck, to be honest. Like, you are a great Crossbones enabler. I really appreciate that about you, but boy, you have a hard time sometimes, don't you, Makari? Well, Castle Blackstone's great with our 4-drops, so we're still pretty pumped either way. Heimdall, that's kind of interesting too. We're winning Blackstone hard. I really think we just go ahead and play Hulkling, don't we? Like, who cares? Makari is totally fine mid. Not a problem at all. We're just super big left. A Cosmo to protect these is potentially good, but honestly, I just haven't seen much Shang-Chi at all. I feel like everybody moved into, there's like so much like bounce and stuff that everybody instead moved into, you know, Shadow King, and that's it. You just don't see much else right now. Part of me wants to just Goliath right now, dude. I don't know. Feels like Convertage is my only exposure point, and I'm more worried about 5 drops that on reveal than I am 6s. That said, I don't know what a man thing means, so I that's hard to gauge. If we have 7 energy next turn as expected, Gladiator plus a 4 drop would be good. So having priority across the field here is pretty nice. I don't know why, but you just like, it's hard to say. Like turn 6 is also decent. Like you have more data on turn 6, but there's more scary turn 5s. Namoras, White Tigers, Black Panthers. None of those go with Man Thing, so I'm not saying that's even. You know, I don't know, but it just hasn't done anything, so we have so little data to operate on. It's just generally my instincts are telling me to go now. Oh, double silenced. Not what I was trying to catch, but certainly fine. Not remotely a problem at all. Let's do the Cosmo, I guess. We're just like so big on numbers. I think it's gonna be fine. Actually, Gladiator does get debuffed a little bit by Man Thing. Maybe we just do this because like who cares? You know what I mean? Like who cares? Just prevent any Convertage weirdness again with Cosmo and turn off Gladiators. There's no risk. 25 left seems moderately insurmountable. I'm a little bit worried technically about like Shang-Chi left plus Snap plus, I don't even know what you could play right, because Man Thing would make it small. If it's like, if you spend 4 on Shang-Chi, you got nothing left for right. It's 2 energy or less. It can't be big enough for 4 power with a Man Thing. So even like a Shang-Chi left, what would it possibly do? You know? We just overwhelm with priority and efficiency here. It's just numbers, you know, big dumb numbers deck, and I love these decks so much. Oh, Space Throne, huh? Well, with Makari in hand, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Hydra Bob there so that she doesn't accidentally fill it up. I can move Bob out later, right? So it's okay. Howard makes me think about Tribunal, which can be beat by Goliath sometimes. Which is especially nice because they don't have any space. So I need to be careful not to play Cosmo right in case I want to Goliath that later. Assuming that, you know, is how they indeed intend to win the game. I also need to be mindful that Bob has to have somewhere to go. Howard Psylocke. I mean, I still kind of think a lot Tribunal, but now I'm thinking a little bit like Mr. Negative. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I think I play a Tuma mid, right? And then we start making space. Oh my god. Bob can still win right as long as I'm full at the end of this. Bob's end of turn will go off before Atuma's, right? Dude, this game is an instant puzzle. I really like games like this. I think it's very cool trying to solve how this is going to work out. Now, you know, we're kind of in a great spot thanks to Atuma, I think. You know, obviously they play Green Goblin or something, like screw me maybe. We might still be okay snapping Bob over and then, you know, trying to win with like Ronan or whatever, but oh, they're going Iron Lad. What is this? White Tiger's insane if it goes right. Oh, they're geniuses. So now I just really need to win mid, which I do think should be fine. And I need to snap Bob on 5 so I can play on 6. And we got to snap Bob over on 5. Atuma making space. Obviously the worst hit, but it may not actually be that relevant. They only have 1 card left to play here. So we snap Bob over on 5. I mean, Ronan's going to be huge because obviously their hand is full of stuff. And, well, do we need Ronan left? No. We know it's Iron Lad. No, we're totally fine. I mean, I guess technically like a Tribunal or something could still be a risk, but I don't think you have White Tiger in a Tribunal deck, for the record. Oh, it's Black Panther. Okay, so they're just cooked. As long as we beat Iron Lad, that's fine. Cool. Thank you, Bob. And Scar plus whatever. I don't think anything matters. Jeff is not big enough. Oh, this always hits Raptor. I mean, we try to hedge against like a. Oh, well, there's no. What am I saying? Shang-Chi, bro. bro, they can't play any cards. What do you mean, Shang-Chi, dude? Yeah, this is a fun game, man. The Bob play early was sick. Remember, Atuma, by the way, is guaranteed to hit a low. He only hits lower power stuff. These have higher power, right? So there's 0 risk here. Just good to go. Cool. That was a fun game. Okay, pretty good opening hand, actually. Maximus feels a lot better when you know you have the Ronin. You're not as stressed about it. I mean, we're never losing Hala. Let's go. DC is no good. Oh, we're definitely not losing Hala. Do we go Cosmo here somewhere? Like Cosmo left? Like they're not going to play mid. So the Cosmo left might actually catch a stray here. Just because like they don't want to play in either of these spots. Nah. That is important to us, frankly. You know, obviously we have Scar. Currently don't have the Scar though, so feeling okay about it at the moment. Hopefully he's really good though. Blob is potentially insane for us, so I'm probably just gonna go Ronin left to protect it, and then Hulkling right. I think should still be really big. Okay, this kind of reads Surfer a little bit. We also might be able to Eliath a Surfer. Like it might be fairly obvious where the Surfer goes because Cosmo and Brood might lock it out, you know? Ronin definitely better than a Tuma here, no question. Absorbing Man. Oh, they played the Nova second. I was like, why didn't that go off? They played Nova. That's why. I mean, honestly, like a pretty good chance we hit a Surfer, but because I think it always goes mid, but it might not. And honestly, Hulkling's big enough, it just doesn't matter. Like, we'll be fine. If we're not at risk here, I don't think.
I want the throne.
This is just Surfer. If the Absorb Man had gone off, you still don't really know where the Surfer was gonna go. By the way, pretty good Hulkling for once, dude. Victory. Pretty good. I'm not mad, man. 33 power. Like when you only have big numbers in the deck, it's gonna be good. We would have been fine, by the way, if they goosed their Absorbing Man. It was just way too big to matter. If they hadn't goosed their Absorbing Man, I mean. Okay, yeah, actually pretty good opener. Silver Sable. Whoa, she disappeared. She's not great for Scar. Really mess with the Scar hits. Oh, never mind. Fine. Oh, dude, why are you? I have never. No, and I'm not even. This is not. I have never hit Galactus, but I hit Infinite every other game. Can you hit Galactus off this? Is it? Are you even allowed to? Did they like turn it off and I just didn't know? My anger knows no bounds, so we can maybe snap a Bob in a Death's Domain. We know this Gladiator's always fine. Everything's 4 power, so no risk there. Hopefully that gets us an open Crossbones. Opponent snap. They I guess they don't mind Death's Domain for some reason or another. Okay, bouncing already. What do we hit here? Hit Monkey. Oh my god, dude. No. Dude, this game could not be going any worse. I said he always works, everything's 4, he says. You idiot. You just know how to ruin everything, Regis. Just not, dude. Rocket Raccoon is quickly becoming my least favorite card, but like I said, you know, nothing can go wrong from here for sure. Like we're totally fine. This is gonna be totally. I was setting up for a. I was setting up for a danger room to ruin my life. If you guys didn't get that, it didn't. Thank God it didn't. But that was the setup anyway. I mean, their numbers are too big, right? We just can't. We can't win. There's no way. I'm gonna try to like maybe stack up for a tiebreaker with Eliath, but there's just no way. If I get a Bob, I could go like Bob Scar maybe and try to hit the Bob in a Death's Domain. But yeah, again, I mean, maybe if we get the world's luckiest danger room, I don't know. That's a possibility. Cosmo Bob Scar would also be pretty sick, actually. That rocket is just 1,000,000 points. We don't mind the Nico and the Hood here. I need Shadow King, man. Honestly, wouldn't be a terrible card in this deck, probably. For the record. Yeah, we really did hit Maximus. I do also have priority. Like, I don't win this on points, do I? They have one card in deck, so Maximus just really isn't big enough. I don't think we ever win this on points. They have too many, like, demons in hand. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna play 21 points and hope for the best. I'm trusting Danger Room a little bit here, basically. Oh, they played right. What is that? It's a werewolf by night. That's insane, dude. What a genius. Oh my god. Man, that's sick, dude. Danger Room, please? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're 1 point off left. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Dang it. The Eliath, I don't think it would have got there unless we got a Danger Room hit, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Would have turned off the werewolf, but we would have needed Danger Room hits for the tiebreak win, I think. Okay, Makari. Yeah, good opener, actually. Maximus, Gladiator, good curve. Good priority plays here. Yeah, I'll take that. That's free. Maybe it hits a, well, no. Let's say Gladiator would be a good target, I guess, but nobody else really that helpful. Angela, we might be able to catch some stuff. Okay, they got an Eliath. Oh, that's just from Hub, I guess, right? Like, why would they have that? I don't think that's their card. Yeah, let's hit a cool Angela disruption here somehow. Collector deleted. Okay. Morbius, Angela. Oh no, Angela was from the Hub. Oh, I'm so stupid. Angela was from the Hub. This is actually a discard deck. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. All right, that's simpler. All right, so we don't have to go at the Morbius if we don't want, right? We could just try to win the other spots. Samurai on Scorn. We lose Chavez. I mean, fine. We didn't have time anyway. I was technically gonna leave her in next turn, but not that important. Yeah, Ronin. Well, Ronin against discard decks generally not great though. They usually dump their hand. I mean, there can be some swarms. Maybe we go Typhoid Mary for safety here. It would be kind of nice to catch a good Eliath, but well, they didn't go MODOK this turn, so maybe we can. Can we catch a MODOK right or something? I don't think we're too far behind left to play a MODOK right. Oh, they just discarded their MODOK. Okay, so that's also not a thought anyway. Do we now have to think about Apocalypse mid? Oh, this is a great draw. They got rid of a MODOK. Aren't they just gonna hard play that APOC? Oh, I don't know. That's not that good. This can delete 7 power, which would leave me with 23. No, not 23, because the Tuma's 9. It would leave me with 22. That would take us to a tiebreak. I just hate the Atuma here, because you have to imagine Morbius gets bigger, right? Maybe it's... Oh, no, we can't play Atuma mid either. Boy, I really don't like this. This feels a bit wasteful, doesn't it? You trust 20 here? Maybe you are okay to delete the Maximus, actually? Crossbones is always safe, that's fine. Yeah, I kind of do trust 20 here, to be honest. I think that's better than going at Morbius. 8 and 4. Oh my god, dude. Do you trust 20 here, he says. We do. We do. Like I said, we do. It would have been fine right as well, though. It would have been fine right. But, you know, they could have, like, APOC'd mid. I guess never APOC mid, because we had 16 already, right? Maybe not APOC mid ever. Whatever the case, this was fine. All right, Makari, you know the job. You got one task. It's to go into Raft. It's so easy. You can do it. I knew you had it in you. Hey, Typhoid Mary mid. All right, that's kind of a freebie. Silver Stable hurting the Atuma Scar line, of course. Opponent looks like they're gonna be pretty great at Raft, but maybe we get some cool Sinister London moves. Cosmo could be particularly spicy. I think we go Crossbones first if we can, if we win priority here. A little bit risky on the double gladiators sometimes, but not really any more risky than a single gladiator, I suppose. Except for the like multiple failures possible. Okay, Typhoid Mary on 4 it is. Give me that Kazar. Oh, that's a good hit too. Okay. Blue Marvel deleted. That might make a Gilgamesh much less threatening as well. We are going to fill Raft for them, but hey, at least Squirrel Girl does occupy a lot of locations for them here. They're like total power outputs pretty limited too, if you look like right. Yeah, we still go Typhoid Mary here, so we have a cheap Scar late, I think. If she goes mid, we're super happy, but if not, it's okay too. Nice. There's the Kazar. Double Kazar, so they are kind of out of space. I mean, I guess Nightcrawler can still move though, eh? And give them like a big Gilgamesh. But we might be able to Cosmo a Gilgamesh. If we think Gilgamesh is like the only way we lose, Cosmo into like Scar is probably the path, right? We'll do the math. I mean, Gilgamesh is still 9 on his own, so we gotta look at that a little bit. We gotta make sure we have priority too. Shouldn't be a problem. I think we'll have that no matter what here. Yeah, kind of risky mid technically, but so it's really just Nightcrawler Gilgamesh, right? So they move Nightcrawler out there at 11. Gilgamesh puts them at 20. We go to 29. I think that's fine. Dazzler gains a little, but not enough to be 29. She literally only gains 2 more, I guess. Yeah, with no threat of Blue Marvel, I think this absolutely seals the deal, right? I think this is fine. Oh, that is not what I expected to see. What the heck is that? What is that? Oh, just a Mockingbird. Oh, okay, that's way more trivial. Why did they stay in, I guess? Just to see it out to the end. This Nightcrawler didn't move, right? Oh, I guess functionally they were just picking where the Mockingbird goes anyways. It didn't matter, yeah. Okay, well, that makes sense. If they hadn't played the Hawkeye, I don't know if you play the Hawkeye there. I think I leave space for double Mockingbird, right? Okay. Yeah, pretty good hand, actually. We like Gladiator. We would play a Maximus too, for the record. Oh, Mojo World a bit tough for us though. So we probably want to focus on the flanks. This deck definitely likes to go like straight at 2, I think. Oh, yeah, let's go Cosmo here because it might mess them up. Like sometimes, you know, they're playing here this turn to get into Gamma Lab and they lose an on reveal, and we, you know, it's just the best upswing for us too. So that's pretty cool. You know, great for Scar, of course, as well. Double Mojo World, man, that's the problem here is that Bob's a liability. Bob can screw us. Now we do have Gladiator Maximus on 5, so maybe we just go big mid so that Bob is not as much of a risk. That does make Scar a little worse than if we go this route, I guess, though. Oh, actually, that's also kind of bad. This is also kind of bad. I guess this is better. Yeah, this lets us go Gladiator Maximus and Scar next turn. Or actually Crossbones Maximus and Scar as well. Yeah, this is better. Some of you are freaking out because you don't remember how Atuma works. It's okay. He only destroys cards with less power, guys. Less power. It's okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Magneto! Dude, that's actually kind of sick, but it does risk a little bit because of Mojo World. I think ultimately we're just happier playing all these cards, and I might even just snap Bob over because why not, right? Like,
Snap.
oh, well, okay, shoot. I should have done it early, maybe. That wasn't a Boomer snap. It was a Bob snap, but I guess obviously they're a mile behind, so maybe not worth the Bob snap. Kind of forgot. I was going to scare him away, to be honest. I was just doing safety there. Whoopsie. Great game, though. It's a quick, easy win.